Hello, folks. My name is Kate, and I'll be your entertainer. Probably you can tell I have a tremor. It's hard not to see. And maybe you think I have a tremor because I'm nervous. But no, I'm not so lucky. I just have a tremor. So, yeah, I may be nervous, but you'll never know if I'm nervous or not, because nervous or not, I have a tremor. My doctor told me there was nothing to worry about. It was an intentional tremor. I said, "What do you mean, Doc, an intentional tremor? Does anybody mean to walk around with their hands shaking like a leaf?" He didn't have an answer for me. But I'm retired. Before I started this retirement gig, I didn't really understand the rules. For one thing, once you're retired, there is no upward mobility. You're kind of stuck at the level you're coming in. You can't go off being retired for somebody else at a higher rate of pay and closer to the sun belt. But really, the hours are long. You are retired all day, every day, and then you get the night shift. Still retired. And though safety, the job safety, could we do something about the rate of on-the-job death for retired people? But you can't retire from a relationship. You can get fired, no pension, no benefits, and you can quit and try and get another position in another relationship down the road. Usually people head off to the employment agencies called Match.com or Tinder or Grindr. If you're in a relationship and your partner dies, you get laid off. But you don't ever retire. My partner and I have been together for more than 40 years. We got together long before it was legal for lesbians to marry. It was long before when gay marriage was just a twinkle in Barbara Findley's eye. Lots of queer people were happy when they brought in gay marriage, but I was not. I was against it. There are some parts of marriage that queer people just don't deserve. Like the nuclear family, the codependency, the $60,000 it costs to get married. We don't deserve that. But don't get me wrong, I'm all in favor of equal rights for queer people and gay people, so I have a proposal. We are just going to abolish marriage for everybody. It would work nicely. If we don't have marriage, we don't have divorce. Think of that for a benefit of society. So, if we didn't have marriage, or didn't have weddings, we wouldn't buy those big dresses, the big veils that we wear for one day, and eventually they get thrown out, usually right after the divorce. If we didn't buy those big dresses, we could save a lot of animals' lives. Down at the landfill, the rats would not be choking on seed pearls. The raccoons would not be garroted to death with blue garbage around their necks. And no bear would ever get shot because somebody thought it was a ghost as it ambled around in tulle and white satin looking for it. But bakeries would be hit hard if we got rid of weddings. They'd have to come up with some other occasions to celebrate with cake. maybe they'd come up with some kind of a subscription plan that they could sell to businesses and professionals, so that the bakeries would bake a lot and decorate a lot of cakes and deliver them to the customers of their subscribers. So, for example, your doctor would send you for some tests, and in a few days you'd get the cake that said, "Congratulations on your colonoscopy." You go to sign renew your contract with your cell phone company, and you get a cake in the mail that said, "Happy highway robbery, sucker." Finally, you would, after the day after the office party where you were making out with your boss's girlfriend, you would get the cake, the triple F cake, the F-bomb we call it. Fired, fired, fired. I was retired a feminist, but really, I was born a feminist. My mother almost died giving birth to me because my picket sign poked a hole in her placenta. She thought of it as her placenta, but I thought of it as mine. I came down the birth canal shouting, "Freedom for girl babies! No pink, no frills, no genital mutilation, no pink, no frills, no genital mutilation." Being told to lighten up. And I find that the only time male comics mention feminism and fun in the same sentence is when I'm the butt of the joke. You know, sagging boobs and resting bitch face. I've been at the swimming pool with enough men in 70s Speedos to say, right back at you, fellas. That's 70s Speedos worn by their original owners. Feminists know a lot of good jokes, but men often don't get them. It makes me wonder, are men blonde? But straight women can tell a lot more jokes about men than I can. I don't get close enough to get the good material. Thanks for laughing, folks.
Give it up for Kate!